I need this flavor. Okay, I'm back because it's something very important I just saw. And I didn't know, and I'm thankful because there's somebody in our community that shared a video, and I'm grateful for it. And I just reshared it. I gotta stop leaning on my one elbow. Oh, I gotta quit doing it. Thank you, Auntie San. Smells like an herbal garden. And it's in my restroom. Wow. I think I might go outside with this on. Actually, I just saw something that made the hair on my body stand up. And because I don't watch the news, y'all probably already know and probably been trying to tell me all day. I'm trying to wait a couple minutes so everybody can find out I'm here. Because this is very important. And I'm so grateful. I did not see his name, but it was like the last video I just shared. It's a gentleman that I'm friends with. We friends on here. I don't even know his name. I'm about to tell y'all. I'm going to wait about one more minute. Crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. So, a gentleman, I just reshared the video, so it's probably the last video that I just shared. This young man said, and y'all might probably already know, but it's just this happening right now is making sense as to why. Y'all see, I've been kind of distant, and I told you I just been trying to be in silence because I felt something, but I didn't know what it was. And y'all agree that I ain't been on here as much in the last month. I have not been on here as much, and I told you, I said, I don't know. I just need to hear. I need to be in the silence. I need to go because I feel something. I don't know what it is, but I just want to have some nice feelings before whatever's getting ready to happen. Who is here? And I've been kind of saying that. That's why I've been missing. I haven't been on here as much. For the last week and a half, we've been talking about our internet been tripping right or wrong. Really, for the last 2 weeks, right after Christmas. Right after Christmas or right before Christmas, the internet really started acting crazy, right? It's like right before Christmas, the internet started acting real crazy. Okay. A young man in our community, and I'm going to have to go back. It's the last video I shared. Okay, so he said that Russia is outside of Florida. Russia is up at the top. They in several different places. They basically got the United States surrounded by a submarine, which would be messing with a lot of our like waves and whatnot. So they got these ships sitting outside of Alaska and wherever else. They got all these ships and boats, and they just now starting to report them. Okay. I told y'all, I said, y'all, they're going to wait and let us get through the Christmas holiday. Told y'all this before Christmas. I said, I know you want to spend a lot on Christmas presents, but please don't. I said, because they're going to do the exact same thing that they did. But this time, we're going to be locked in. now we could possibly be surrounded by Russia. Well, that would make sense as to why the weather has been like it is. That would make sense as to why our communication devices, because I've been trying to do a Google chat with my daughter or whatever, and it keep just saying error, this, that, and the other, no internet. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Well, those are acts of war. Our electrical things been being hit. If them ships done been out there and they just ain't been saying nothing, of course it's people from these countries that's been planted here for a minute. And they have machines that are triggered to change. That is one of the things, the war, them controlling our weather when they getting ready to do whatever they gonna do. Our weather has been crazy. It's winter, summer, spring, fall, all in a week. Family. I said, please get used to being in the house, because we might have to be ducking like the little baby was in the Ukraine, not being able to move around. Shh, be quiet. And now the United States could possibly be under siege. And yet the American people know nothing. Exactly, tornadoes in the winter and all of these things. Please, please get ready. Please, please. I've been telling y'all we getting ready to go into a time that has never been seen ever in life. Yes, God said it's going to be like the days of Noah, but then he said because people were more wicked, that it was going to be worse. Understand the reason we are seeing giants and mermaids and these monsters are being caught on camera, coming up on people's backyards that look like some stuff out of the movie The Other Daughter or whatever it's called, is because God said the veil was going to be rent and we was going to be able to see the things that we hadn't, that's been here the whole time. Dragons flying around in Japan. When they said dragons wasn't real, well, who was over there burning up all that stuff this summer? The springtime, when all the people in Japan quit on the same day that the dragon showed up. And they kept telling us at computer, well, how is this showing up? They was in Berlin too. We got whole, real, everything that we've been told is mythology showing up in real life. Baby dragons. They said they wasn't real at all. Now they showing the baby ones and the big ones. So wait a minute, y'all said none of them exist. It was 37 today and tomorrow going up to 60. Okay. I've been seeing military helicopters close. It's a lot of people that's been saying that. And a lot of tanks and stuff that's been on the train tracks. Y'all know everybody be sending me videos. All of that. I've been hearing a lot of drones, which is crazy. A lot of drones. I have been hearing a lot of drones. A lot of them. I ain't been seeing no tanks and stuff, but I've been hearing drones. A lot of them. Family. A year ago, we was all strangers. 11 months ago, we was all strangers. Okay? In a year, we done became like family. God told me to tell y'all the stuff that was coming, no matter what came against me in this last 11 months. Yes, I done popped off and I get on here and I cry, but I have begged and pleaded with y'all for 11 straight months to get prepared before the winter really hits. And now it is January, which is when the snow and stuff really be busting down. And we are under siege by Russia when the winter is just about to get started. Did I put it back or is it still there? You just give me a moment because these kind of things it's starting to blow my mind every single time it happens. Lord, where is my book? Please tell me where it is. I've moved all these books around. One of the first videos I did on TikTok, I talked about Nostradamus. And I was showing y'all about the dehydrators to get the food in the milk. And I talked about in like the 4,000th quatrain of Nostradamus, this was 1555 when this was written. He saw a vision of a northern king betraying some people during the Olympics time, the Winter Olympics, when the snow was on the ground. And he said it was going to be basically explosions. Now, we talked about that last year, and I said, y'all, if during the Winter Olympics anything happens with bombs, Nostradamus predicted that. Then, right after the Winter Olympics ended last year, oh boy, hit Ukraine. It was not even 2 days after it ended, 2 or 3. It was like that ended the 24th. He did it like the 27th. 12 months later, three weeks after our president brought the Ukrainian president over here, and 90 days after our president bought all of the potassium iodide he could get his hands on, we're under siege by Russia. 90 days. The food failed this year. The electricity failed this year. The water failed this year. Eggs. Cows died. Fish belly up in the water. Rivers drying up. Places that are supposed to be dry are flooded. And the Jews found the Messiah. And the red heifers are there. And the volcanoes are erupting. What more and what else do you have to see? Oh, let's not forget, you got to scan to get in a grocery store. It says scan, identify, pay. The Real ID Act is a thing, and they got the same circle star that was on the Jews' shirts so they could go province to province. I just want to know, what else you got to see? I told y'all, January, I'm chilling. I said, I don't know what this feeling is. But if it's anything like what God told me, right after Christmas is what we need to be worried about. Right? They're going to let us get through the new year. We ain't even, come on now. It's about to be the last week of the year. Of the month. Of the first month. I said, I need to be journaling. I need to hear. I need to be quiet. I don't want to be distracted, God. I just want to chill. I want to color because I feel like something is coming. And now, possibly the 22nd, which is spiritual light, 22. on the 22nd. But I can already feel, I don't watch the news, so I didn't know. But I kept telling y'all, come on and get your stuff. Hurry up. Quit wasting money. Come on, come on, come on. Christmas time, don't blow no money. Thanksgiving, do a light dinner. Get your stuff. Christmas, holiday. We done made it all the way through all the holidays, and I told y'all, please listen, don't blow no money this summer. Now they Amazon and all of these people is laying off all of these people. 10,000, 20,000, 40,000, 30,000. We ain't got no jobs. They didn't took our retirement. Money is gone. And I told y'all, I don't care about this money. I'm about to give it away because it ain't about to be useful to me. But while money is useful, wisdom tells you by what you need before the money ain't no good. And now we got people in Venezuela with whole trucks throwing the money out, burning it because it ain't got no value. Y'all better wake up. They laughed when we bought the eggs, and now them same eggs, $90, well, they was $60 cheaper, boo, if you would have listened back 10 months ago. I told the people God sent to me, hey, open your ears up, buy it before everybody else is so you can get more. I don't care if you got to buy a can. Don't go out to eat this week and buy 5 cans of this. Don't go, oh, Jesus. Don't go do this, get this. Don't go do that, do this. Stop it. Do your own hair. Do your own nails. Hey, because when the winter hits, it's going to be a different, we might not even be able to go in the grocery store. And on the 28th of last month, that was a reality. I don't care if it was in one store. Exactly what God told me that you won't be able to enter at the beginning of the year was a reality, and they laid all the cashiers off exactly like I told y'all. And now all of the stores got you scanned. Within 10 months, 10 is judgment. It was the 2nd month. And by the 12th month, which was authority, they said, we gonna tell you if you can or can't. The authority to allow you access or not. I told y'all they gonna be scanning here and they gonna be scanning here. And they got scanners on every freezer thing and every, come on. That wasn't there before. Dancing little gingerbreads to keep you distracted from seeing what's right above your head and right on your side. For every, this Walgreens, CVS, and there's a lock. That ain't no lock. Well, if you, whatever, lock and scanner. Food is going to be on the lock and key. You won't be able to buy or sell. You won't be able to go get nothing. God said, hey, to those that got an ear to hear, get prepared prior to this. Because if you don't want to scan to go to the grocery store, you're going to need to have the thing so that you don't have to. And people told me 10 months ago, 11 months ago, 6 months ago, 5 months ago, 4 months ago, 3 months ago, quit fear mongering. You scaring people. We don't have to worry about that. What is all of these Christians going to do when every single store is scanning your forehead or your hand to get in and get your food? Since y'all ain't got to worry. Bishop Biscuit and Prophetess Biscuit and Apostle Biscuit and Apostle this and that didn't tell y'all to get ready, but baby, the scanners is here for the grocery store. The mark. It's a QR code that's been around since the 70s. This book is from 1981. There go your QR code that's on the top of your everything right now. And look what's all in the. See what's in the picture? You see it? War is real, buildings, guns, all things. They just passed a law last week about the ARs and the AKs and the AR pistols that you got to register them, or it's 10 years or a $10,000 fine if they not. Why would this same gun be on the? Cause this the gun that they just passed a law for last week. Hmm. Even though this book was written in 1981. 1981. Hmm. 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 That looked just like the QR scan code that you gotta have to get in. Let me pull that out and go look up this video again, just so I can make sure, because I be fear mongering and stuff. So I'm a, I'm just about to look up and see, because last year this time they said I was fear mongering and none of that was gonna happen before 2023. That's what they said. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just about to.
This is Zoe. Just like you, she uses lots of different cards and IDs to get through her day. What if all Zoe needed was herself?
Well, here go to pay with your hand.
A free service that lets you use your palm to quickly pay for things, gain access, earn rewards, and more.
Okay.
Let's say you're grabbing your favorite coffee beverage.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that's it. Okay, we got that. So we know that that's what that is. So we're gonna go up. And I just get some, I might be a little off. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what's going on here. Come on now. Let me see what we got here. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Right there. Now
phone charging slowly. This is the fastest phone charger.
I just want to make sure I'm correct.
There's 90% chance. Very strange. So you can't even walk into Whole Foods unless you go through this machine. I need my own QR code. How do I get my own QR code? How do I get my own QR code? I have to have my own QR code to come into Whole Foods. What do? They just what? What are they? And those who have products? Wow. And this is the future of grocery stores? Wow. Who did this first? Where in California? And it's Amazon. Whole Foods and Amazon are requiring us to enter. She has her own QR code to get in. What's it like to shop at Amazon's grocery store? Stay till the end.
That's on YouTube, but it's on here too. That's YouTube. You could just type in Amazon scan to enter store on that's YouTube. That's somebody's video on YouTube. Isn't Whole Foods owned by nobody remember the video? So listen, now look, now let me show you. Cause my family and friends thought Circa was a little crazy. Telling you. Okay, so look at it.
Just wanted to have a little rant this morning. I was just wanting to ask people a couple questions. Like, in 2 years, when you go into the grocery store, you have to scan to get in. You can't just walk in.
Wait a minute. Now listen now. Now this was recorded in 2019. July of 2019.
Of the grocery stores.
Come on. Go back. Hold on.
Just wanted to have a little rant this morning. I was just wanting to ask people a couple questions. Like, if in 2 years, when you go into the grocery store, you have to scan to get in, you can't just walk in. What are you going to do? Amazon bought 80% of the grocery stores. Without Whole Foods, they own 80% of the grocery stores. Amazon thinks have grocery stores where there's no cashiers. You scan yourself in, walk through a turnstile, get your groceries, and then walk out. That means something. I don't know if anyone's paying attention, but all of your local city and county governments are being merged into one. So check that out. It's called Unigov. That makes it easier for the government to come over and take over the states. After October 18th.
So when I tell you I've been on this was July of 2019. July. So when I was telling my ex-husband, come on, we need to get this stuff because we're not going to be able, the urgency y'all feel right now watching it happen is what I felt 4 years ago. I was like, oh, hell no. That's when I really got on my, starting my garden, all of that, because, oh no, God, oh, you telling me. I was researching all of this. This is when they closed over 200,000 grocery stores around the country. From 2014 to 2018, they closed over 200,000 mom and pop little grocery stores that was in the hood, and they made it harder for you to get food. This is what made me, I was like, why is all these grocery stores closing? So I'm not just going to sit back and say, oh, they're closing. Circle gets up to find out what's going on. And this is how I found all of this. Then I was telling my ex-husband and my people, listen, get your stuff to, oh, okay, girl, you doing too much. Ain't nobody about to be grinding no meat and dehydrating no food. Oh, I heard it all. But guess what, baby? Guess what? It's 3.5 years later. Y'all got that video on there where I told y'all I was 17. I recorded it. When I still had the braids, I didn't even have my locks then. I didn't even have my locks yet. That was May. I didn't start my locks until June or July because God told me, well, I said, well, oh, I ain't about to be around here looking crazy. Let me get these locks started, Dad. I believe. And guess what? Everything he said, and he let my hair grow before they stopped shipping in products, and I was used to just using water and grease. Everything he told me that happened. I got my journals to prove it. I got my journals to prove it. And this is why I tell y'all, when God tell you something, it don't matter who believe you. Write it down, time and date it. And if it's God, it's going to come to pass. And baby, I have family members that talk good and crazy to me online, call me all kinds of crazy and everything. And them niggas that's watching this come to pass exactly dang near to the time and date that God told me. Do you think I care? I don't. I do not. Because I said, I think we in the first 3.5 years of the tribulation. Everybody's like, girl, you doing too much. You and my ex-husband, I told y'all he used to take the money and go spend it. God started letting people come and be like, hey, man, you always looked out for me. Here, boom, you don't even know. I just needed that. And he'll come home and it'll be sitting in the house. Just because you the Negro that got to wait until the news say it's happening, I'm always proactive, not reactive. Proactive, not reactive. I don't want to just act as a reaction. I want to be proactive. I want to be already on it. And the people that's been following me, the people that's been here in this community, they have seen that every single thing that God has told me to tell them was coming, it happened. The Antichrist being revealed, Everything. The water crisis, the electricity, the no heat, the people freezing to death, the food, everything. In the time that God said it. Please go get the potassium iodide before everybody running out to get it, and then it's on back order. I said, y'all, we probably got a good 3 months after he bought that. That was October. It's January. He did that in the middle of October. It just was the middle. If they've been here a week, then that was back around the 12th. Which would have been 90 days from when he bought the damn potassium iodide. Yeah, I told y'all. I said, if he bought that, we got about 90 days. October, November, December. From the middle of October to the middle of this month was 90 days. I said, y'all, by the end of the year, we're probably not going to be able to go in the grocery store. If it is food in there, we might not be able to access it. I'm just saying, y'all. Come on, Auntie Sam. So if you've been here with me for 6 months, I know you tripping. Not in a crazy way, but like, man, I'm so happy I went on and picked up my little cast iron, grabbed the water straws, got the wool blankets, grabbed a couple buckets. I probably could have did better, but now that I know it's for real. And even if I got my little cart together, because look, okay, let me ask y'all a question. Who remembers me saying they not going to be giving out money like they was? Who remembers me saying that? Right? I said the way the food and all of that stuff, I said they not. Now they taking people's pensions. They taking retirement. They're cutting the pandemic EBT. That means that the way that folks was able to scam and get all that money and that's why I said when people was doing that, I said they don't even realize what they doing. They playing right into what they need them to do. If people would have did right with that money, our economy would not be the way that it is. But people were stealing, getting extra on their unemployment and just living it up and doing and wasn't saving. Think about how many people that was in Dubai and this place and doing all this stuff, and they about to regret that crap because they got all that expensive stuff and can't eat none of it. And the bigger your house, the faster the thieves is coming and see what you got because they think you got some money. The fancier the car, when stuff get crazy, they come to look for the people that look like they got it first. That's an easier lick. Especially if you've been flossing all this money on the Instagram and these lavish vacations and all of these things. Oh yeah, niggas know where to come get it. They know exactly where to come get it. They know all your friends' spots, where you go eat, what hotels you stay in. Who you hang out with. They didn't pass this anti-hoarding law for nothing. And I told y'all, I said, hey, buy what you can with cash prior to them trying to find out and tracking your stuff. People like, oh, I'm just going to have somebody go in and get it for me. No, you won't. Because they're going to limit, just like they did in one family, 4 cans, whatever. And if you're buying more, It's all digital now because there's no cash. With cash, you could buy it and they see you, but it wasn't traceable like this digital stuff. The anti-hoarding law for food, the government can come in your house if you once they start tracking this digital stuff, and then they saying you can't go in the store, and they know people that's not gonna want to have a scan code is gonna be buying for other people. No, you'll have to go online and look it up because I actually don't know. I just know that you need it. You can, y'all. This is stuff you can find out, and it's not iodine; it's iodide with a D. But that's our information you can find out online. That's why they're making people register their personal gardens if you plant outside as well. The USDA or US Agricultural, whatever. Yeah, you got to register your personal garden if it's planted outside. Because you'll not be trading. That's why they hit the Amish and the farmers. You need to keep your food within your family. You cannot sell it. And if we find out you are, we taking your farm. Kroger feminine products is 2 per person. So to all the people that listened, go on and give yourself one. That didn't listen, whether you had to stop eating out because your spouse wouldn't help you and just take your little budget of your little money and do what you did, pat yourself on the back because you are heads above other folks that is completely blind right now. They ain't even got flashlight batteries, let alone a small solar charger thing, emergency lights, a butane stove, a solar stove, a small because our president didn't say it was gonna be a long winter for nothing. A long cold winter, dark winter, whatever he said. He didn't say that for nothing. Solar flashlights. He said a dark winter. Okay. If we are being patrolled and can't go outside like they did in China, what do you have in your house if they say we can't go outside for 6 months from a week from now or 2 weeks from now? If you can't leave your house for 6 straight months, what do you have? No, because what if you can't leave? Somebody just said they saying when this thing lockdown, when the disaster lockdown happens, you won't be able to travel more than 20 minutes from your house. And they're already doing you can't travel 15 minutes from your house somewhere in the UK. So you want to have all your stuff with you if they say, okay, you can't leave your house if you can't get to a storage. This is why I said this is time out for the super cute houses. They need to be functional. Every room in your house needs to have a purpose. It's 15 miles in Germany. Oh, it's 15 miles in Germany too. It's 15 miles. Didn't I tell y'all? See, this is what I was telling y'all. Okay, 15 minutes. Y'all realize this is what they did to the Jews. That's why I said, please go back and watch even just some of my TikTok videos from when I first started this, because we talked about all of this. And now y'all see why I said, please get markers, games, even if so they don't hit the power for a year or 2 or whatever. But if we can't leave our house like they haven't been able to do in China, at least you know for a fact you're not going to go stir crazy in your house if the TV is not on or they don't have the internet or whatever's going on to where it's not your normal. And something is better than nothing. If this is real and we are at siege with them, that siege could hold up for 2-3 months, 4 maybe. We don't know. But it could very well be it. And this is what I'm saying. if you don't have gas masks, if you don't have food that does not need refrigeration, I don't care how many amazing looking meals you have on here, you just gonna be able to look at them. Why wouldn't you be able to leave your house in the United States? Look up disaster lockdown, natural disaster lockdown. Look that up. And we've been having natural disasters all over the world, just like crazy. Look up natural disaster lockdown 2020. Mm-hmm. And you'll understand why. Yeah. Yep. Do you think it would hurt all the states? Every last one of them. This is going to be worldwide, honey. We're getting ready to go to World War III, baby. We are going to World War III. So if you've never looked at World War II and the Depression and looked and see how there was no sugar and people were poor, and you need to go watch those documentaries in the next. Yeah. Okay. You need to familiarize yourself with those things that are happening. Okay? AT is about to implement martial law per my friend Friday. I wouldn't be surprised. It's coming everywhere. It's going to be on every continent, because what's coming is for the world. It's not for one specific race. It's for everybody. God is tired of humanity altogether, because we just keep getting more wicked and more wicked and more wicked, and he's tired, and he said he would be, and this is what's happening now. Everyone's like, well, why would you want to survive? Well, you don't know how long you're going to be alive, so it ain't saying that it's going to be immediate death for everybody. So just because you don't want to prepare, if I got to be locked in my house, I need to have the things that I need to have that I'm going to be locked in my house with. Why would I sit there and I'm paying attention to what's going on around the world? Maybe I'm grateful that God has people from all over around the world sending me stuff, because I get to see what's going on in other countries. So I'm not deceived about what's happening. I'm not only thinking because it's not happening in my city and this is America. They're not going to do that. Are you freaking crazy? Ain't nobody scared of America no more. Our money ain't worth nothing. Honey, they done ran through us so much, they done seen we done been with all their friends. We're no good to nobody. America's the great whore, honey. We done hoard our people out to every race of everybody to steal their stuff while pickpocketing them. And come on, folks don't care about America no more. What you mean? We done laid down with every country on this continent, and then took more than what they said they was gonna pay us 50, and we took a 275 and the toilet paper ring, because we thought that was gold too, and left folks destitute. They couldn't even walk out of their house because we left them so naked. Took their pants and they wallet and they ID so we can come back, just in case they try to be on some BS and get some of our big homies to come see them. If they try to tell anybody, oh yeah, that's America, she act just like a whore. Period. We have put our own children at jeopardy to go get what we want. They got that oil. We don't care about killing, sending people's sons and daughters off to die. For some oil that we don't even get to see. Hoes do stuff like that. Pimp their own kids out to get what they want and stuff. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what happens. So, that being said, folks is tired. They know we ran through. We done caught all our bluffs. All of them. And we ain't got no money to back us, so they don't care no more. We done been on the track a little bit too long. Everybody that came around the block and then hit us about a good 50 times. They don't want it. Period. That's crazy. Hmm. Right. A hoe gonna work you over and get as much as she can from you, and take extra. Yeah. Take your ring, your earrings, and especially if she ain't an ethical woman of the night, or if he ain't an ethical man of the night. He gonna give you what you paid him for, and always take what you didn't give him as an extra. Got his homeboy while he upstairs blowing your back out. He got his homeboy downstairs robbing your cabinets and stuff. This is America. Oh, I know. But this is why I've been saying get your tents, because we might have to be living outside. We don't know. Americans are spoiled. We ain't had to live like the Little House on the Prairie days in so long that we are detached from even understanding just how to survive without electricity for more than a period of a month. Better yet, a few days, exactly. So now I'm thinking, listen, I'm just saying, get your stuff together. My parents have been talking about not having a TV and how it's so quiet. Ooh. I've been studying the Testament of Job. Thank you for showing us. It was perfect time. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I said, honey, I'm used to being by myself. I've already been trying to help myself go through the whole I Am Legend experience. When I watch movies, it's not just to watch it. I watch movies to, even though it might be make believe, some of this is real. And I need to be looking at what I need. Y'all let folks laugh at me when I get to pulling my stuff out of here. But if ain't nobody cutting the grass, if we don't have these massive people cutting the grass of all of these places of the apartments and the neighborhoods, and there's no gas to cut the grass, how you gonna cut it? Y'all ain't never seen overgrown yards in an overgrown neighborhood. That grass get up past taller than a dang house almost. How you gonna cut your grass if it ain't no gas? So how will you be able to see the street? Now you see why I got my scythe. Exactly. But who got a push mower, y'all? See, y'all saying stuff right now, but I'm saying if they come and in 2 weeks they say you can't go outside and whatever you see, y'all making it like I'm saying, Russia them got us at siege right now. How many people got a push mower? I'm saying one with no gas. And if there's no electricity, y'all talking about the ones y'all hook up? I mean, you got a solar powered something? I know they sell push mowers today. I'm saying if they lock you in your house today and you can't go nowhere and they're not delivering that stuff because there's no diesel gas, or is y'all forgetting that they was running out of diesel gas in May? And I said they not running out of diesel gas. They're getting ready to be running these tanks. Everybody talking about what you can do, but do you have this stuff right now? If Russia hit us right now and they say you can't go outside for 6 months and they stop the trucks from moving because Amazon didn't get rid of all of those people for nothing. Macy's and all of these people that's letting go of all of these warehouse jobs because ain't nothing about to be moving. They getting rid of these people because nothing is about to be moving in diesels. I told y'all wasn't gonna be no gas. Then they start talking about, oh, the diesel's not running and all this because they about to use it for them diesels, the tanks over there and on our borders and stuff. So you gonna let it grow, but that means people could be hiding in your grass and you don't even know it. Whatever. Folks got an answer for everything. All I'm trying to tell y'all is you better get some stuff. See, that's the thing. People think everything is a joke until it happens. I don't take life as a joke. So you got the answers for everything and everything is funny to you. Okay. But my shit ready. I have my most basic needs. They're taken care of for a good minute. And I've already been teaching myself not to eat until after 12 noon anyway and eat one meal a day. So my food is going to stretch extremely long. And I know how to go 2 days without eating, eat one day, go 2 days without eating, eat one day. I already know how to do it. So, because if we can't go outside because the air is toxic or whatever it is and you're safe in your home, what are you going to do? Candy Custom Creations. If you offended by the stuff I'm saying, baby, you don't gotta be here. I don't need your rebuttals. Cause I'm talking to people that ain't been here. So if you don't like what I'm saying, you don't gotta stay here. Maybe you new here and you don't know how I talk to my folks. But if you don't like it, you don't gotta rebuttal. You just don't gotta listen. Because it's a lot of people that ain't never heard this until today. So if you know, that's good. I know how many people was in my life, so I don't need to be reminded of that either. And I'll talk the way that I want to. So if you don't like hearing it, just go to somebody else's live, honey. Now, back to what I was saying. To the 349 people that's in my life. For the people that paid attention 10, 11, 12 months ago that weren't prepared, and for the over 1 million people that are now prepared that weren't prepared or weren't even thinking about this kind of stuff over a year ago, to those folks is who I'm talking to, I guess. Thank you for listening. Thank you for getting my nieces and nephews together, whether you only got water straws and wool blankets and a few buckets. Thank you for changing your spending habits. Thank you for all of the things that you believe that God was telling me, and all of that stuff has happened. So to the people that ain't been preparing for 1,000 years and they came here just to TikTok to get entertained, but actually end up getting a lot more than that here. Thank you for listening. I don't have time to be arguing with folks about whatever. If you've been prepping, good. Evidently, I'm not talking to you. If you've been doing this for 15 years, then this don't apply to you. But to the people that haven't been, that didn't know, and they can go get their parents' gas masks now and all of that because they don't watch the news, but they'll be on TikTok. Thank you for listening. I don't have time to argue with nobody and have no pissing contest. I'm trying to really help people get ready because we under siege by Russia, if you didn't know. So way prior to this, I've been trying to help my people learn how to grind meat to save money, dehydrate their food if they don't have the money. I even told them where to go get free food at in order to be able to dehydrate the food for the money that they don't have. So if you've been prepping, but you ain't been trying to help nobody else prep, oh well. I'm not on here saying, oh, I got it, I got it, I got it. I'm saying, if you don't want to listen, that's on you. Get out of my class. If you know, go start teaching so that other people in your circle can know. Don't be in here trying to argue with me. I'm just trying to talk to the people that's listening over here. What site do you Google to figure out about what? It irritates me that people come in my class and try to have pissing contests with me. Go start your own TikTok and talk to people about it. Then you don't have to be over here trying to start no pissing contest with me. It irritates my soul. You that damn miserable. Go and tell people on your thing then. Since you know so much, get off of here, and you got it, then you need to be teaching everybody in your neighborhood. Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to teach everybody that come across my page that might not know, or whether they've been prepping and they learn something new every time they come here. Folks be worried about crazy stuff. Trying to pull rank and who been knowing. I don't care. I'm just trying to make sure that every single person okay, so people do weird stuff. There we go. Every time somebody do something to irritate me, I'm just about to start blocking people. People do irritating stuff, so I'm just let them be irritated. Mm-hmm. I understand. I don't know why people feel the need to bring up Stephen Darby or Stephen Darby, because guess what? He did it 4 years ago. But I have plenty of videos. And from 19, I've been telling people. So I don't know why people do that. Do you go to your grandma's house talking about your other grandma? Is that what y'all do? Do you go in your first job talking about your second job? Do you go in Walmart talking about Target? That's like if I say my hair long and then you go and you tell me whose hair is longer than mine. No disrespect, but okay. He got plenty of videos on YouTube. Plenty of people. You don't have to come here. You can go wherever you want to go. Stephen Darby, go watch it. Go watch it. But you got somebody that's right now living time. I don't know why people do that. It's weird. No disrespect to none of his people, but you don't go to TD Jakes' church Talk about, I'm about to go over here to Pastor Jamal Bryan church. Like, it's weird. People do weird stuff. That's right, Pastor Bryant. TD Jakes. You're at TD Jakes church. So why are you calling him Pastor Bryant or even bringing Pastor Bryant up? Should have went to Pastor Bryant's church. What do you know, though? Let's talk about that. Yes. Have you watched Pastor Darby? I watched one or two of his episodes. Because guess what? I have my own prophecies to write down. Do y'all get that? I didn't have to go watch Juanita Bynum. I didn't have to go watch Darby. I went to sleep in the same way God gave them their visions. I got a good 3-foot stack of journals where God told me what was going to happen, and I got up and I wrote it down. So I don't know why people do that. None of this came from me watching nobody. This came from me getting in my bed and going to sleep in the same way God used to show the prophets back then, or visions, or he would speak a word. I got my written stuff. I got my book of circa. I don't have glass pens and paper and books and journals and all of this stuff around me for nothing. If that is who you want to go watch, or if that's who you want to go do it. But what is the point? And people do it all the time. It's like, if you want to watch Stephen Darby, go watch Oh Boy. I don't got nothing against him. I know he passed away, rest his soul, but go watch it. If you want to watch TD Jakes, whoever, go there. I'm not trying to talk to folks that's always trying to compare me to somebody else, because that ain't the only prophet God made, huh? And you got somebody right now that's living, but if you want to keep, go. I'm just talking to the people that God gave to hear my voice. Everybody else, do what you want to do. But I'm not about to be arguing with you, pulling no people who try to, oh, you ain't the only one that know. Who gives a damn? I'm the one that God brought to these people. After that, we don't care. Like, if you worry even about that, your mind ain't in the right place anyway. We're trying to help people get ready for what's coming, so that the miniature things that have been happening this year, that was all precursors. The food being gone, going in the store and all the food is bad. The vegetables not being no good. The largest produce plant in the world burning down. I'm not trying to be nobody pastor. I'm not trying to be nobody nothing. I'm doing what God told me to do. And if you've been here a while, you've been seeing it's been adding up. COVID didn't shake me, because I was preparing for COVID 3 years before COVID even happened. When COVID hit, I didn't have to go do nothing. I was sitting outside looking at the people. I didn't have to buy meat, washing. As a matter of fact, I just used my last thing of laundry soap from before COVID. And it's 2023. Right before the end of last year, I used my last 90 pack of whatever. I've been living off my COVID stuff for a minute. That's why I don't have to have a lot of money. I prepped from 2017 to 2019 for 2020 through 2023. I have 2 KitchenAids with meat grinders. I make my own butter, my own bread. As a matter of fact, when I left my house and I gave away 2 freezers full of food and cabinets, and people could just come and go grocery shopping because I had so much I couldn't bring it with me. And there was still some that went to the trash. And I came here and filled my cabinets up. All of them. And I ain't really been to no grocery store since I lived in Missouri, and I've been here almost 2 years. I don't wait until the news say it or until I see it going off the shelf. I listen and I get up and I talk to God in the morning, and He tells me exactly what I need to get, exactly what's about to be gone, and it ain't been wrong yet. So I don't be worried about people or the news. One thing about a prophet, you get to know a lot of stuff before it happens. And most times people think you're crazy because you feel the urgency like it's happening right now, even though it might not happen for 3 to 10 years. But you get up and you get moving, and you got to go through the process of learning so that you can teach the people when it get ready to happen. So I went through the naysayers with my ex-husband and my family first, so then I could go through the naysayers here. That don't mean I ain't got on here and taught people a lot of stuff that's going to save their life and their children's lives and help with mental. It's people that have gotten off of medications where they're not taking 10 and 15 medications a day. Well, if we getting ready to go on lockdown and you can't leave your house, that can send your body into shock. So there's some people that have had a whole year to prepare and to get themselves lower dosages of medicine and all kind of stuff because it ain't going to be nothing in the pharmacy. See, y'all be worried about the wrong stuff. We've been working on anxiety. We've been working on depression. We've been working on all the things to where if you have to stay trapped in your house, you will not go stir crazy. So we ain't just been working on food. We haven't just been working on survival things. We've also been working on their minds so that their minds are strong enough to stay in the house if they have to. We've been working on children being quiet and getting plans together. We've been working on all sorts of things in the last 10 months here. So this ain't about a pissing contest of who can what and where and why. No discredit to Mr. Darby, but he's not alive anymore. But God has somebody and other people, not just me, other people that are alive with you. But that's the issue. A lot of people, oh, I ain't listening if it ain't this. And I ain't, okay, well, don't. We ain't mad. We just not going to have no ears to listen either because stuff is going to be closed off. But that's Uncle. I don't care who comes to this door. It doesn't matter if we love them a lot or a little bit. You cannot open the door. They want to take what we have. But that's Uncle Charlie. It's okay. But Uncle Charlie made his decision, baby. And if Uncle Charlie gets in here, then Mommy and Daddy will not have you, or we won't have food to be okay. You're training your children that even family members they can't be fooled when they come to the door. Because kids will open the door. And don't know that Uncle Charlie ain't on the same stuff Uncle Charlie used to be on when he came to the door. Uncle Charlie didn't prepare, and Uncle Charlie was doing whatever he wanted to do, and now Uncle Charlie don't got no food, so he's going to play on his favorite niece or nephew to get in the house. Because he remembers y'all telling him, hey, You need to be getting your stuff together. So the first thing he gonna do is use his connection to get in. You're really gonna let me starve? You let you starve. I'm not letting you do anything. You let you starve. You're letting your children starve. You are making a conscious decision, seeing with everything that's going on. People can't get their money out the bank, the food going bad, whatever. Listen. People is going, Mom, it's Uncle Charlie. It's Aunt whoever. We got to give her food. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we do not. No, we don't. Because she had the same opportunities that we had, and she chose to not worry about it. So you're going to have to let your kids know. You open the door for them, you're going to be out there with them. That's going to be hard for you until you see your food running out quickly. Because listen, if they won't prepare for themselves, they're not going to be worried about you eating once they get in. Aloha. Think about this. If they won't prepare for themselves, they don't care about eating everything from you. This is the people you get up and they didn't wipe your stash out while you were asleep and took off and y'all don't have nothing. Them same freaking family members will wait till you go to sleep after you done fed them and be stashing your stuff. While they was up right now, turning up, going on trips, buying this, buying that, and you stop eating out. You didn't let your kids do this or that because you started stocking them a bit. If they don't care now, why they're going to be even more ruthless. That'll be the same family member that when you putting out portions, will act like they didn't get their portion to take more for themselves, even though they stored absolutely nothing. We're just reading when Job, he was the same. Come on. The same people he had just helped came and took his stuff. Oh, you own it, Grace. She said, I'm just reading that in Job. The same people he had just helped and fed came and took his stuff. Didn't I tell you? Tell me the word don't pop up off the page, Miss Grace. That's why I'm already preparing my mind. You didn't prepare. That don't got nothing to do with me. The 5 wise and the 5 foolish. I keep telling y'all better read that story about the 5 wise and the 5 foolish virgins. For real. Y'all better read it. The 5 wise got their stuff together. The 5 foolish was like, oh, we ain't gonna worry about it. We just gonna go with the flow. Halfway through, they ran out. Well, they didn't have enough oil to keep going. So they had to turn around. But get this, they had to go around. They had to go back the same way, that same amount of time in the dark. With not enough food, not enough water, or whatever. So now you just left out here to the elements. Good night. That's why I said to the people that's still kicking it and going and doing just fine. Blowing money on stuff that don't matter. I ain't doing it. God told us to prepare y'all, and that's exactly what we did. And we're doing. Because it's not completely over yet. You still got time. This, as in the days of Noah, exactly. And this is why I've been saying, y'all, I've been just practicing being without the TV, being without music, coloring, reading, just silence. You know what I mean? They didn't show us movies like Bird Box and all of that for no reason, y'all. Invading armies, invading aliens, blah, 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 blah. So, I'm just saying, I don't watch all those movies. I've already gotten used to being in the house. Yep. Yep. You need more binoculars. I'm telling you, that's why you see it. I even got my little spy pirate one back there if I need to use that one. My ocular or whatever, with a monocular or whatever you call it thing back there. I don't know about no animals. I'm the wrong person. You're going to have to find a survivalist that got the animals. I don't know. And I'm not being mean. I don't know. People ask me all the time. I have no idea because I'm not a pet person. So I wouldn't have the first clue of what you need to do. I don't know. You were telling your child about the bird box? Yeah. You can't purge if you can't go outside. The people that don't have no food be gonna sneak outside. But they ain't gonna be sneaking. Because they gonna have them robot dogs shooting people down in the street. Only people gonna have to leave their house don't have the stuff in the house that they need. Which those would be the people that's at risk. Because they're going to be hitting you over your head trying to get your groceries if they ain't got it. So you ain't going to be able to walk out of the grocery store safely. If you got a scam to get in the grocery store and everybody don't want to do that, they're going to wait till you come out. And that's why we in the WOIU community, while everybody else was turning up this summer, when wasn't nobody paying attention to what was being delivered and the groceries that was showing up, we was putting our stuff up. So that way we ain't even got to be outside. So while everybody was on vacation, we was doing what we need to do. I told you I do it while ain't nobody paying attention. Didn't I? Or whatever they was doing. But I told y'all, I said, y'all do all y'all shopping while ain't nobody paying attention, while everybody going out and doing all of this stuff, because I ain't paying attention to what's showing up on your thing. I said, but once they take this thing and we can't go in the grocery store, they're going to be watching people's portraits for groceries. You know, Amazon was mad at me, honey. Come on now. You already know. Oh, yes, a lot of people planning trips. I know. Told y'all. I keep telling people to get cloth diapers for their babies and the women and menstruals. Yep. Because them can be washed. The old school. I was getting ready to throw away a lot of my old tankinis and stuff like that. My old shirts. Like The ones that I don't wear that got holes in them, I didn't get rid of them for that reason. Because I remember my aunties and grandma and them back in the day, if they ran out of pads, that's exactly what they was going to use. A cloth diaper ain't nothing but a pad. It's the same thing as a soiled diaper. And if you hit them with peroxide, well, them old ladies know how to get that stuff out of there. Wash rags too. Sure did. They use them. It ain't nothing but a cotton. It's the same thing. Please. These kids are spoiled. And these young adults, because honey, back in the day, you used to have to use what you had. But they had cloth pads. They still got them because a lot of older ladies use them for their when they be peeing on themselves a little bit. They got washable ones. For the bladder stuff. Yeah, that. Mm-hmm. They got washable ones for that. Same thing. Yep. Rewash, reuse, bleach, and peroxide. Yep. You already know it's gonna seal. My mama told me, boy, you ain't gotta have nothing in there if you don't want it. Mm-hmm. Yep. The saladito. Mm-hmm. The reusable pads, boy. We used to have to, and they kept a bucket of bleach water. Spray it down with the peroxide, let it sit, rinse it, and throw it over in that bucket of bleach water. How long do I think this is about to last to the end of the world? 3.5 years, probably. Maybe less, because we probably already in the first year or two. Because God said when the man came on that the food and stuff was going to be scarce when he came on, and he came out, and then they got to talking about the world famine. So there you go. Mm-mm. I don't watch that. I really only watch murder mysteries. Because a lot of the science shows about the aliens and stuff, I didn't watch all that stuff. If I can kind of tell what's going to happen during it, I'm going to be honest, I won't. Yeah. We just waiting, nephew. We waiting for the fireworks now. We waiting for the Antichrist has already been revealed. The red heifers is over there. The cashless society is here. The mark that you won't be able to buy or sell with is here. The economic crash came just this week. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all didn't see? The Jews found their Messiah. The fake Jews found their Messiah. Y'all didn't see this one? That's okay. They saying he Jesus. They getting ready to put him in that temple. They are praising this man and worshiping this man all around the world. And what Auntie K said in Connecticut, in the Jewish community, they got billboards up. They found the Messiah. New York, all over the world. They put the red heifers. They got there this summer or the fall time. Sometime they got there. The red heifers is already out. The 3 cows that left Texas. Right. He's not Jesus, but he is the dude from Revelation 13. And they already got the one world religion. That came out right before he came out. Chrislam. That you're going to be forced to worship or be beheaded and all of that. The one world religion is here too. All of that came last year. He is not the man from Revelations 13. Do you want to argue? Just leave. Okay, so go talk about who he is on your TikTok. Go ahead and do a live and talk about who he is. You ain't got to tell me who you think he is. I don't care. If you don't think he is, just go do a live on your TikTok and tell people who you think it is. That's all. Just don't do it here. Like I was saying, the Antichrist is here. He done already did what they said, 5 miracles. He called some demons out of a ship. What else he done did so far? How many miracles they say he done did already? Google Red Heifer's Bible, and it's going to tell you. He done did 5 miracles, 3 to 5 miracles already. Okay. We never seen none of it. It's been on the news all summer. I'll be right back. Yeah, go look it up while I'm in the bathroom. So, Google Jews found a Messiah. He already doing miracles and stuff. Look it up. We're not going to tell you his name. Seek and you shall find. Go look it up. That's the problem. Folks is used to being spoon-fed information. This is why we don't know nothing, y'all. As soon as you hear something, you need to go learn how to research it and look it up for yourself. Okay. Also, too, family, I did some research. on the pulling oil. I see everybody was talking about that. You can go get some Luann's from the grocery store and get some mint, some 100% mint oil, essential oil, and make your own pulling oil. Because it ain't nothing but mint and Luann's coconut oil. Did y'all know that? It says we're surrounded by Russia right now. We are. We are. And this is probably why I haven't been. I told y'all I felt something. I knew something was getting ready to happen. And this is why I ain't been on here that much. I said I'm preparing myself for what's coming. I told y'all that. Go back and look at the videos around December, January, beginning of January. A couple of weeks ago, I've been saying it this whole time. It's for gum health and teeth and decay and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, y'all need to get as much rubbing alcohol as you can. Go to the Dollar Tree and spend a good $30 on rubbing alcohol because you can make a stove with rubbing alcohol, a can, and some cotton balls. I also, did y'all see that oil lamp? Now I know why oil lamps never ran out. Trimming the oil. I get it. Trimming the wick and replacing the oil. I just saw how to make oil lamps. I never knew. And the dude, I reposted it. You can take fresh oranges and limes and you don't ever have to redo them. They don't mold or nothing. You pour a whole bunch of coarse salt down in the bottom of a glass jar, like I'm about to make me some. And you can, and they said if you put the cloves in there, it keep the bugs away. But you pour the salt and then the water. Okay, the salt, you get coarse salt and you pour like this much. Pour the water on top of that, and then you pour the oil on top of that. But in the water, you put limes, lemons, whatever citrus fruit or smell you want, and you can put in essential oils in there. Okay, and then you pour regular vegetable oil on the top and put you a wick in there, and that candle will burn. And all you got to do is keep pouring the vegetable oil on the top of it. So you can make your own. You just need to get some wicks and have some cooking oil. And he said that little bit of oil that he poured in there, I think he said it burns for like 4 hours, but it heats up the smell. So it actually makes the lemons and all of that stuff be fragrant in the house. Because we ain't going, if it ain't no electricity, we ain't going to have no Febreze plug-ins. What are the DNA kits for? When folks was when we was looking at our ancestry, that was way back last year. That's not, and that was just in a survival pack because the folks, that's where they was going to look. Yeah, so I be trying to share videos that's helpful so that you can find things that you already, like if you got mason jars or pickle jars, that kind of stuff, those kind of things hold a lot of liquid and they might not be pretty, but you just trying to light a room. Okay, yeah. No, it's just up there. There was a lady using coconut oil. Okay. Or whatever oil. I'm just saying you can use vegetable oil, coconut oil, whatever oil you have. Right. No plug-in or pest repellent either. Exactly. Peasant repellent or pest repellent. Right. You just got 6 bottles of hydrogen peroxide for $20. Okay. So I'm just saying, y'all, these are simple things that can make a huge difference. Okay. Because if we're under siege, stuff is getting ready to get real very quickly. God kept telling me to do something. I got 2 boxes that I need to get to my daughters. And he kept telling me before the end of the month. And it's so crazy because I just said this to her. I said, he keeps telling me to get these boxes to y'all before the end of the month. Now I know why. And I've been telling her since last month. He kept telling me before the end of January, I need to get to these. Before the end of January, I need to get these boxes to y'all. I got to get them boxes out. Because now I know why God was telling me that. And I had just told my older daughter, you need to go over to your sister's house and get the box I sent to y'all. Because if they tell us we can't travel, now I know why God been having me tell them this. You got your wood stove and tin from Coleman. Good job. Yeah. What are 5 things you should get right now? I have 2 videos on YouTube, y'all. Look up Circuitrova Survival on YouTube, Circuitrova 22 Survival, and then it's the live videos. Circuitrova 22 Survival Live, and then Survival 2.0. And it will tell you every single thing. America's under siege, y'all, by Russia. And this is why I was telling y'all tents, and this gas burning stove and all of these things that I've been saying, your water filtration and all of that stuff is very important. So if you ain't been serious about it, you need to get serious now. You're welcome, Horizon. This is the thing. I just don't want nobody to be without nothing. And it's already going to be a terrifying time. Yep, we served in the military. My sweetheart's a soldier. And we've been preparing for 2 years. Come on. See? See? At some point in time, we might have to live out. Baby, if Russia starts to bomb us, yeah, you might have to live outside. You can watch survival videos instead of being on YouTube and Instagram looking at stupid stuff. Go watch survival videos. You got plenty of time right now to watch them. Use your YouTube for make it useful. I'm gonna tell y'all, I didn't sit up on YouTube listening to gossip. If you go through my YouTube history on any of my channels, it's something teaching you how to do something, learning how to build. I told you I used to sit and watch them indigenous people. It's the reason I got that entrenching tool, that trenching tool. Because once I saw that you could dig in the bottom of a tree and set that up like a house and be warm and insulated, and they have those little pot belly stoves, but they be building them. Well, I won't have to build one. I can just dig the hole in the base of the tree, dig what I'm gonna do, dig out my little area, get my little grass or whatever. Like, I'll be watching that stuff. I said, oh, they make a wood burning stove and then they dig the hole and put that pipe. Well, I got the pipe and stuff already. I already got all that. So I'll be able to heat my little living down in the tree thing. I mean, we don't want to think about that, but it is what it is. I got my tent, and it's an 8-person because I plan on having all of it, everything. All of it, everything. It's. I mean, we never know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I don't know. But you got a bunch of potatoes and garlic you need to dehydrate. I know, me too. I need to get back on that. It's some stuff I need to get. A few things, not a lot. Oh, thank you, Dusty. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all, we need to be ready. I don't know how long we have to prepare. Just start preparing. I don't know for sure, y'all. I don't know exact time and dates, but just start getting your stuff. Because let's say they make us stay in the house for a year. Because they made the people in China stay in for a year, but they started with the same thing they're doing in the UK, which was you can't go more than 30 minutes outside of your normal area. Then it went from that to you can only go out to go to work. And then the people couldn't even leave outside their door. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's been 2 years. I'm just saying this is what happened. It doesn't matter what time. I'm saying if you can't go outside, because they're still locking down provinces right now. And now they're doing it in the UK. They're doing trial runs in the UK. Our family member that's in the UK let us know 2 weeks ago. It might have been 3 weeks ago that in Berkshire or somewhere, they're doing it where if you go more than 15 miles outside, 15 minutes away from your house, you got to pay. Nephew, we was on live. And the young lady came on here and told us, she was like, I'm in Berkshire or wherever it is. She said, we can't travel 15 minutes away from more than 15 minutes away from our house or we have to pay. And I said, y'all, that's exactly what they was doing in China at first. Finding people for going so far out and all this so crazy stuff. So get ready. Yeah, they gonna do it here next. That's why I've been telling y'all to get y'all stuff. We ain't gonna be able to go outside. My neighbor told me they are closing all the banks soon, right? And all the stores. This is why they laying off the cashiers and all of that. I remember that. Then I looked up 15-minute cities in the U.S. and cities are already planning for it. Boom. 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 You need the wood stove. The house had one pipe in the wall. It's still there. Wow. I'm going to tell y'all what I got. It's called the Global Reset. Okay. So, for those of you that like living in an apartment or you don't have a house, heat tape and the window. I'm going to show you. Hold on. Then I want to open this because I'm going to have to tape it back. Let's see. Where's my scissors? Every time I bring a pair of scissors in here, I take them out. And I know I shouldn't be using my pens to open this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to show y'all what I got. Now, you can do whatever you want, but this is... Seriously? Oh. So, for my little heater, I got the little potbelly stove or whatever. The little, what's the name? So, what I did... I got the wall unit piece for the air conditioner. You know, you can slide your window up and put this in the window. And it's got panels, so you can open it all the way up. It'll work sideways or the stack way this way. So just in case it happened when I'm in here, I got heat tape, heat resistant tape to run my little smokestack out of. And it's going to push it right outside my window and up. So this will keep the extra air from coming in. But it got this hole where I can hook my little heater vent and then put the little heat tape around there and push whatever smoke or whatever while I'm in my apartment, it can go out. Because you only going to be trying to heat that one room. So if you have wherever you, because you know it comes with the metal piping. Well, it's kind of small, but you can get a heater vent, an elbow to bend it out and push it out, get you an elbow joint and push it out. This is just like, I don't know, this is for the air conditioning window unit stopper thing. I don't know what it's called. But if you got one room, if you're going to do, right. Do you make a stove with 3 cinder blocks? You can do that, but I don't have to because I have a portable camping stove, a wood burning stove. It's only about this big. But it's a real, I can open it. I got mine has a little thing where I can take the thing off top and just like they used to do in the olden days where it had that little ring and you can put the pot up there and heat your coffee up and open the thing and stoke the fire. I got all of that. Yeah, yeah. If they only $100 on Amazon, they got some for 89 right now. The portable wood camping stove, they was on sale. They had some for under 100 on Amazon. That won't work for that high heat. It will if I have it, it yeah, if I have heat tape it will. I have the thing to wrap my poles. I have the heat resistant wrap and I have heat resistant tape. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Definitely not do exactly like with the dryer. But I got heat tape for my pipe and I got heat tape for this. So I'm going to heat tape this really, really good with my heat resistant masking tape. And then I'm going to put that thing on there. But this will keep my window from letting all that other air in while taking that smoke out. I'm just saying, if you can't leave out your house, what's for the floor? They got a heat resistant mat for you to sit it on. So like if sparks come out, they got a heat resistant mat for you to lay down on the ground to put it on top of. The heat tape protects the pole where the hot air is coming out of from the stove from burning the plastic. Because I'm in an apartment. Now, if you in a house, you can do something different. But I'm in an apartment. So if I light this stove, it's going to have to be like in my living room or in my bedroom. But I'm going to have to put it down and then put this in the window so that the air, the carbon monoxide or whatever from this thing can go outside. It don't matter, babe. Just get you a brand. It don't even matter. They all coming from China right now, so they all the same stove. Some of them got the hole, some of them don't. Some of them got the drawer. I don't know what it's called. Just look up air conditioning unit window, and it's gone. I don't even know what it's called. I'm gonna be honest. I just typed in air conditioning unit. You got a wood burning stove from Walmart for under $60. They got them for $60. Patsy in Texas. You welcome, honey. Auntie Patsy. Yes, Texas, they got them at Walmart for under $60. I think Walmart is listening to us. Because when we did the Pure Well thing, then they went and put the Pure Wells in Walmart right after that. Y'all see everything we talk about on here. Oh, they deliver for free. She said Walmart has them for under. Yep, she said under $60 and they deliver for free. Thank you, Auntie. Got a wood burning stove from Walmart for under $60. Better go online tonight. Tonight. Put it in your cart tonight. There y'all go. So for everybody that want, thank you, Auntie Patsy. There you go. $40 cheaper. $60. You can get that in a gas mask for $100. Look at that. Didn't I tell y'all everything we buy be on sale, Auntie? It's a wood burning stove. Just type in wood burning camping stove, $60 Walmart. Wood burning stove. Amazon. Like I said, y'all, they got them for all different prices. You just need to have one. It don't matter. This ain't a best of the best contest. This is get as much stuff for your dollar as you can contest. Y'all, I do not know nothing about no animals. I don't know. You was at Walmart yesterday and was surprised to see half an aisle with emergency food. Come on now. It's got to be an indoor-outdoor. You can use it in a tent. Walmart in North Carolina has them for $42. Dang, Walmart got them for $42. Okay. What? Y'all better get on Walmart. Save your wood ash for your garden. Well, we might not be. Can you use it in the inside garden? For Florida too, y'all, they said. Didn't I tell y'all my daddy was going to put it in y'all price range? High five. You see 42 and the one on Texas, it says, okay. Elbow pipes, $15. Thank you. See what happened when we get our minds together? So the people that was worried about not having 100, God heard your prayer. Now they're 42 and $60. $42, Texas as well. Type in outdoor camping tent wood stove. I'm so excited. Thank you, Dad. Amazon has a 20-pack of reusable pads for $12. Thank you. Thank you. $12, you can get you some reusable pads. Y'all be on it, boy. See what happens when we come together and everybody share a little bit that they know. We get a lot of information. So women, right there, $12 to $18, and you can have you a 20-pack of reusable pads that can be washed out and hung up, just in case there's no sanitary napkins in the stores. What are reusable pads for, baby? Because there's not going to be any tampons and pads in the store. Amazon and Walmart, they said. Especially if you got young girls or that could be coming in today. I mean, these are things that you don't think about having. $42 in upstate New York too. See, they wasn't even that cheap. So once Amazon ran they sale, Walmart had to go on and try to cut that price. Because remember, the Pure Wells was like Amazon had put them on sale for like $119 or $130, and then Walmart put them on sale for $106. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see those. Yep. The menstrual cups. Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna let y'all go. But get your stuff. And I'm so grateful God put them. Ooh, thank you, Dad, for putting them on sale. Y'all don't even know how happy that made me. It's a lot of people that's gonna I'm grateful. I'm so happy. But I told y'all everything I buy, he put it on sale. I don't care what it is. After I buy it, it be on sale. Okay, Bruno said, thank you, Circa and friends. We family, no friends. We're family. Family. Circa and family. Circa and family. Yeah, but you want to get one that's going to last. Like the ones we getting is made out of like cast iron, y'all. But not heavy cast iron. It's like a very, you know what I'm saying? They got the little silver ones, but you want something that's going to last. See, no. That's for outside. Let me show y'all. I said I was not going to do this. I'm tired of lifting this stuff up, y'all. It's heavy. And I can't take y'all in the living room with. Wait a minute, can I? No, because I'm going to have to unplug that. Then I'm about to get off of here. I'm gonna go color and eat me something. I'll probably be off tomorrow, y'all. I ain't gonna promise, but I'll probably end up being off tomorrow. This is for your tent to put your smokestack through. A heat resistant. But see, this is the top of my stove. And just like on the old school stoves, you pick that up and you can stoke the fire or do whatever, get a coal or two out of there. That's the top of it. I'm just going to put it on the ground. This is going to be too big. Hold on, y'all. It's got all the stuff in it. Ugh. But you see, it's got the door you open right here. Right? Ooh. It's got the hole you soak right here. Right? And then mine has a ashtray that you can take all of that out. But it also has racks that go on top of it that go in these holes so I can barbecue. I just open up that little hole I showed you. I can open up this little hole and put my racks facing this way on top of this fire, or take this whole thing off and just put my racks over that open fire and grill and do whatever I'm going to do. So this was $100. And my pipe goes straight out of there. So that's why I was telling y'all, this can sit in my living room, move everything away, and I can heat my room or my living room, still cook. And I got that window unit thing. Now, when I get out in my tent, I already have the piece, this, where I'll cut the hole in my tent. It's Velcro. Cut the hole in the top of my tent. And this piece will keep the rain and stuff out, but it'll also go around. So basically, I'm going to trace this and cut my hole. And this will go, it Velcros on the inside and the outside of my tent. Here go the little flap. So when I cut it, this is going to go straight out the top of my tent. I got all my little pieces to my thing. This was the heat wrap I was telling you about. Not the heat tape, but the heat wrap for this. So this wraps all the way up my little smokestack to keep nobody from getting burned. This is my heat resistant mat that I lay down under the ground. So if I'm in my tent and the embers spark out or whatever, this I lay down under this so that it don't start nothing on fire. Oh, pretty cool. That very well could be a thing with Bob or Bill. But yeah, so I'm just saying, y'all, if you're gonna spend $150, $60, now you see why I said your little shrimp dinner. They got portable stoves, wood burning stoves for $60. And you'll spend that on a dinner, but that's it. You can't do nothing else with that. This is a better $100 or $60 spent. Because this you can have for years. You can use this outside, inside, put it in your trunk. Okay? And wherever you and your family are moving to, y'all can cook, heat water, eat, warm the little cave or whatever it is that you about to be. I mean, come on. You better use your money wisely because as you can see, they're taking folks' money. So what are you using your money for? Everybody can spend it, but what you spending it on? And is that going to be valuable? Whatever you just bought in the last 6 months to a year, how valuable is it going to be if you can't leave your house and it ain't no electricity, heat, water, whatever? That's about this expensive. I told y'all expensive don't mean valuable. But this right here, valuable. Your freeze-dried chicken and freeze-dried this and that and big bags of rice and potatoes and everything you dehydrating and taking your time to cut up, valuable. Gas mask, valuable. Powdered eggs, valuable. I'm not going to carry all of this stuff. When it comes down to that, that's why I have dehydrated food. But I plan on being in a place. I already know I'm not going to be in my house. I think my picture is falling or something because it sure look crooked. It is. Okay, so I'm not going crazy. Okay. I thought I was going crazy. It is crooked. Let's get to that. But yeah. Amazon just went down to $99. I told y'all. No. You know you use manners here. Don't nobody tell me what to do. It needs to be a question mark after whatever it is that you asking me to do. And just type in powdered eggs. Use manners over here. Show me that book. Show me this. I won't do anything. And y'all know I don't like picking stuff up again anyway. Powdered eggs. Y'all, it ain't no best price. You gotta look. Wendy, am I telling you how to get Scruffy some food? Am I telling you what gas to put in your car, Wendy? Don't worry about my smoke alarm, honey. If it bothers you, you just swipe up. But if you don't want me telling you how to clean yourself and wipe under your arms, don't tell me about what to do with my smoke alarm. Don't feed your cat tuna. Give it something else. Mice. This is my house. If I don't want to change my batteries, I don't have to. If you don't want to hear it, all you got to do is swipe up. Instead of typing whatever, okay, just don't listen. Because if you don't think that I've been hearing that beat, I don't need y'all to tell me nothing. I'm grown and this is my house. Do I tell you when to wash your dishes or your ass? No, I don't. So I'm going to need folks to quit trying to tell me what to do in my house. This is my house. I'm on your TV or phone, but I'm in my house. You're a stranger to me. You telling me to change my battery don't mean nothing. Because it's going to be beeping every time you log on. Because plenty of people that had batteries and they still burned to damn death. If God wants you to die in a fire, nigga, you gonna die in a fire. Right. Somebody said, "Can you please change your fire alarm? It's driving my dog crazy." That I don't hear your dog barking. I don't hear your dog moving around. It don't affect me because just driving your dog crazy. What do that have to do with me? That don't affect my life at all. Why would I change what's going on in my house to accommodate your Scruffy? I don't hear Scruffy barking, growling, scratching, running. No, just don't tell me what to do. Do I tell you how to put your wig on or off? You calm down. What you need to do is apologize for trying to tell me what to do in my house because it was rude. Because if I found out your address and came and started telling you what to do with your house, would you be telling me to calm down or would you be calling the police? You don't come to another person's house and tell them what to do. And just because we're online doesn't mean you get to do that. It's rude. Don't go outside without your wig. And don't make it fluffy and spray it. Just slick it back. Well, it's none of your business. Exactly. How you wear your wig or how you wash your tail don't have nothing to do with me. And that don't have nothing to do with y'all. If I never change the battery, it has absolutely nothing to do with you because this is my house. So if you don't want me telling you how to watch your snatch, don't tell me how to change my batteries. It's the same to me. Those are my things. That's your thing. So if you don't want me telling you what to do with your stuff, don't tell me what to do with mine. She not looking out for me. It's annoying to her. But I just can't hear what's going on in her house. Because some people still beep, even though they have a good battery. I've lived in houses where it still beeped and it was perfectly fine. Some of them beep. Not all of them are silent. Or did you not know? Well, I want y'all to stay on my business. And if we keep talking about it, you're going to be blocked. So there's that. Mind your damn business. Don't try to tell people what to do in their house. And if you don't want to hear it beeping, the easiest way to do that is to not come over here. I don't visit people's house to do stuff I don't like. So if that's going to irritate you, just don't come over here. It's that easy. No, well then you going to quit talking to me about whatever then. Because Keenan, you've been here a while and I know you done heard it. That's going to get on my nerves. I already have an issue with your name anyway. So with that, please stop co-signing for her because you've been here a while. So I know you didn't heard me cuss people out about minding their own business. I know you will, sir. I've seen your name before. Thank you. Y'all don't have to be here. And if you need my teachings that bad, watch it on YouTube so that way you ain't got to hear it beeping in real time. I don't know why people think I'm gonna change what happens in my household to make them comfortable. You're not here. I don't even know why people even think that that's a thing. Just because these young folks that you tell them how to wear their hair and talk and what they gonna do in their own house, I'm old as dirt. I wish I would. And then people say, calm down. Do you realize that you was just rude? Or do the fact that you could just say whatever you want and I'm not sitting next to you to thump you in your mouth for being rude make you feel like you can say whatever you want? I don't have to respect your opinion of what you feel like I should do. Because you probably wouldn't say that to me if you were sitting here in my house. And you technically are, so don't say it. The same way I'm sitting in your house, you sitting in mine. And it's rude to come to somebody's house and tell them something. Right, tell me to calm down on my live, and I'm sitting in my office in my room paying for this. I'm paying for this. I paid to talk to y'all because this is. Are you serious? This I pay this phone bill and this one and the internet bill and everything. So to tell me to calm down when I'm on a device that I pay for is nuts. To tell me what to do in my house is nuts. With my black girl ponytail swinging. Yeah, I see it. Five years and running. And I started out all the way bald head. Just play. Ooh, but guess what, girl? You see what you done said? I got that stiff neck, honey. This how your hair be when you first get it braided. You know, when you first get your hair braided, you got that braided ponytail, babe. You be like, huh? Because I know they ain't talking to me. Love it. And I ain't got to worry about no relaxer when the world come to an end because it ain't going to be no hair products. Y'all better stock up. Because water and oil will get me where I need to go. Really just water. If I have to just put water on my hair and twist it up, I'll be good. And if I just let it grow crazy, I'll be all right. So what y'all sisters with the relaxers, what y'all about to do? And I ain't trying to be funny. I'm saying you better go get your stuff and try to get it as close, as far away from the expiration date, because it ain't about to be no hair products. No slick them down and slick them to the gods. Unless you know how to make your own edge control, you better come on and get with it. Ain't no gonna be no wigs in yet unless you reuse them. Ain't gonna be none of that sticky stuff or nothing. So you better stock up like you are on your dehydrated meat. God told me this was coming up. So for real, 5 years ago, almost 6, I started my locks. I said, wait a minute, you said it ain't gonna be nothing in the store. That means no hair products or no weave either, right? Oh, well, let me go and figure out how to get these locks a growing because I don't know. If you say it's coming, I know it can be any day. I started my locks immediately. If you look at the video I did in 2017, I had them braids. Right after that, that was May of 2017. June or July of 2017, I started my locks. God told me what was coming. I said, oh, I can't be walking around here looking crazy. Half relaxer, half. Oh, no. So I just went on and did and started. I said, well, I know I got about, he told me to count them 42 months up. That was 2020. Well, by that time, I had already had my locks about 3 years then, by then. So And they about to stop. And think about it. During COVID, they had all kind of products and stuff sitting on the barge on the in the containers. What will be the first sign? The signs that happened already. The first, second, third, fourth, 15th sign is gone. Huh? We at World War. We are under siege by Russia right now. They got submarines and boats in Florida and up in this place and that place. I don't understand. It's already, we're here. This is why Circle's been telling y'all to get your gas mask for 11 months. And to stock up on food for 11 months. We're under siege right now. Russia has America surrounded right now. This is why we have potassium iodide and dehydrated food, just in case they cut our water out. Because see, what y'all failing to realize is during COVID, when Russia was in our White House, they got the buttons to turn off our water and electricity. I told y'all about that. They had that on one of the addressed the nations. They said they don't got to leave Russia to turn off our water and electricity. That's what they could do to cripple us. I told you I recorded it. I have to find it. It's on one of these phones. But it was on one of those, news. And me and my ex-husband, I said, oh, I record. I said, y'all see this. The recession, y'all, we've been in, what is you talking about July? The recession started December 31st of 2019. No. We've been in a recession since December 31st. When all those Fortune 500 CEOs, T-Mobile and them, and all of them, Samsung, stepped down, it took them 6 months to get their shares. That crippled our economy. And they sold y'all all those penny stocks and Bitcoins to inflate the market. I told y'all that last year. The market been gone. That's why I kept telling my ex-husband, why are you spending all this money? And we are in a depression, not a recession. We're not in a recession. We're in the depression. This is why I told y'all to go watch the videos about after World War II and the Depression era and see how people was living. I've been telling y'all. You should buy the thing. As for money, you should buy the things that you gonna need if they lock you in your house for a year. If you gonna ball out and you got your stacks, you better be buying food enough for 6 months for everybody in your house or a year. Should you be getting gold? No, I'm telling you what to get. Honey, food is going to be money. I just told you what to go get. A half a cup of flour for bullets. The Bible says, no, gold and all of that. A piece of bread is going to be more valuable. You can't eat gold. And if there's no food in the store, what you buying? Because you're not going to be able to use gold in the store. You're going to need a scan code. Food is going to be money. Bullets are going to be money. Salt, pepper, spices, flour, sugar, meat, powdered eggs, oil. That's going to be the money if you don't want to get into the system. That's going to be your money. Soap, exactly. Alcohol, like to clean and to clean wounds. That's going to be money. Gold ain't about to do nothing for you. What are you going to do with it? If there's nothing to buy, what do you need gold for? They said they're going to throw their silver and gold in the streets. Flour is going to make you a more attractive person to get something from. You can buy gold. You can buy gold by the ounce. You can buy gold, but for what? What is it going to be good for? What good is gold if you ain't got no food? Because it ain't about to be no gas, so where you going? It's on the news. It's more than one person because they was telling me earlier today that this was going on. I was acting like I wasn't paying attention. But I saw them say Russia's warships was up there in Alaska and down in Florida earlier in our earlier class this morning. And I just tried to ignore it. But yeah, it's real. So it just made me sad for the church people. The 66ers, I'm sad for them. Because their pastors have told them they did not have to worry about nothing. And look. They ain't got walkie-talkies. They don't have water filtration. Nothing. That's so sad, man. And these people are the people that have been dependent on them to tell them when God was on his way to the house and he here. It's crazy. A lot of stuff is on my list. So no. But I have 2 videos on YouTube, y'all. Go to circuitrova22.com on YouTube. Go to my live videos, and there's a video called Survival. And there's a video called Survival 2.0. I mean, yeah, you need to be physically fit, but no, I don't know no workouts because I've been walking and doing what I need to do. I lift heavy books and build furniture and everything. So I ain't in the best shape, but I mean, anything, I would say cardio because that builds endurance. So there you go, cardio. For walking and running, as much cardio as you can get. Hold on, wait a minute, what? My aunt told me I shouldn't get baptized because I ain't in church every Sunday. Baby, you better go get dipped. Do they realize that you come to God? God draws you to him. That God did not draw you to them. He drew you to him. Boy, these church people is crazy. You shouldn't get baptized because you ain't going to be at church every day. Well, God is with me every day. Yes, I need to get baptized. And y'all wonder why I will not go in them synagogues and say, who in their right mind? And I'm not saying nothing against your grandma, baby. But why would you tell somebody not to get their sins washed away? And you would... I keep trying to tell y'all that you can tell God's people because God's people is trying to get you to Christ. The devil's people hate to say it. They up in these synagogues of Satan. It's telling you how far you are and how you will never be close to God. There is a difference, babies. And I'm not speaking against your grandma, but it's so many church people like that that's constantly trying to push people away from God instead of trying to push him to. That's scary. And these are the people that are supposed to be leading us to Christ. That is terrifying. And now y'all see why I get on here in my sweats and crop tops and let it slip and slide and whatever is going to go on, so that you can understand that the most messed up people, God can have a great relationship with them. Now, I'm not saying keep going out and running and doing dumb stuff. I'm saying when you see God, he comes see about you. It don't matter what the world say. He come see about you. Thank God I quit listening to them church people tell me, oh, God ain't using you and you doing this and that. And none of that was true. It was actually God every single time. Because he don't fit into y'all rules. Y'all fit into his rules. And that's the problem. People be wanting you to fit into their rules and not what God. God is almighty, sovereign. Whatever he do is okay. So if he want to use a stripper or a single mom of 4 with 4 baby daddies, boo, if he can use a donkey, he can use me. A runaway and all the other things that he can give. Because the people that's supposed to be he using, y'all don't never be doing nothing but trying to push people away from Christ. That's crazy. That's why he said the harvest is ready, but the laborers are few. Y'all push people away so y'all don't have to work for Christ and then get mad at folks that get up every day and do it. Because I don't fit in y'all rules, but at least I'm going after these souls every day. And I'm not telling them how far they are away from God because of their sin. I'm telling them how close they need to get to God because of their sin. It's not the same. That's crazy. Somebody is telling you, I want to get my life right with God, and you tell them, oh no, because you're not going to be at church. Baby, maybe God didn't want you to go down in Jesus' name there. Ask God to lead you to the place where you can go under the water and get your sins washed away. Hold on one second. See, that's that crazy, man. No. I don't want no part of it. All right, y'all, I'm about to go. That's crazy. That makes me so sad. And that's why I get up. And no matter what nobody has ever said to me, when people was talking crazy to me about having Bible studies in a strip club, they didn't know how many times that people came up to me and said, I've never heard none of this before. You see what I'm saying? So it would be someone from the church that would tell you that God would not have a person in the strip club ministering to people. But when I got married 5, 10 years later or whatever it was, 8 years later, whatever, it was somebody that came up to my husband that didn't know that he was my husband, thought he was my boyfriend. And we was only married 2 weeks. And said, you know, who is she to you? Your girl? He said, no, that's my wife. He was like, man, she used to be in a strip club reading it. You know, she used to be in a strip club reading her Bible on the floor. He said, yeah, she told me. So, yeah, she was a stripper, but she was in there reading her Bible on the stripper floor, which brought other people that was I was in a dark place. Strip clubs are dark. And it's a lot of dark people that be in the strip club. But guess what happened? I would sit under a light, bait, and the niggas from the hood would come over there and say, hey, man, you know where you at? Yep. And brought you right on over here. Put that bait out. Hey, brother, how you doing? Yeah, I ain't always going to be in here, man. My grandma used to make me read the Bible, man. I ain't been in church in a long time. I know that's why you over here. It ain't the see-through heels and the thong that got you here. This Bible brought you over here. Because you trying to figure out why this chick is sitting, it's all this money going around or whatever's going on, and I'm over here in the corner with a book. Then you come over and see it ain't just a normal book, it's the Holy Bible. And got my oil in my money bag. The devil is a lie. God put that stomach in my feeling, baby. Take that all out and hit my eyes and ears because I need to watch the dog and the nigga with his hand on his gun. No. God said he'll protect me anywhere I go. In the pits of hell, wherever I'm at, it don't matter. He gonna protect me. Y'all got me messed up. See, y'all want to only use it for church. No, I used it in the trap too. Sure did. Let one of my little booties take me somewhere and I don't feel safe. Nigga, I keep some oil in my purse. I'm about to hit this door handle. So whoever think they about to kick this door in while I'm in here, now y'all gotta wait till I leave. And a lot of times that has happened. I'll get up and leave, and within hours, day, whatever, it's been some stuff at that house. And they said, damn, how you know that? They only want to use it when it's beneficial for people to see. I done took the Holy Ghost with me into the trenches. So I know it works in the lion's den. I don't know if none of the church people ever really been in the lion's den. But I done took my oil and my Bible in the lion's den. In a place where the light don't never go. In the bottom of some of the raunchiest strip clubs in the United States. And I had my Bible and I would leave it open on the table with my bag right there on top. Didn't have to worry about the people didn't steal my stuff. They didn't go in my bag and take nothing or nothing. I only had one instance with somebody stealing my stuff. And she didn't even steal it. She burnt my shoe. Because she was mad because I was making more money than her. But anyway, she was the black girl in the club normally. But other than that, in the whole time that I danced, I didn't have people steal my outfits and money. And they looked out for me, put me on. Because I didn't have them issues. I sure was. Y'all don't even know how many people I helped get their kids back. It was young ladies that was in that club every night, couldn't understand why the stress was in their face. A Negro then got them to come down to the city. They brought their kids and took their kids and put their kids in a house and told her, you got to work every night until you can get your kids back. And would only let this girl see her babies on Sunday, and she wasn't even from the state, was holding her kids hostage. And that was just like 05, 06. $16, 17-year-old girls getting pimped out by a man that's then got him a fake ID, sent him in a club, got him addicted to drugs. Y'all don't know. And these young ladies, I would go get them Bibles, pray over them. It's all kinds of stuff. So that's why I don't care what nobody say. Some of the times when I had them Bible studies, some of them young ladies had never been to church. They didn't have no grandma. Mama was addicted to drugs, and they never, ever, ever, ever been to church in their life. But they heard the word of the Lord in a strip club basement. Started taking their kids to church. Started praying, asking for prayer. I don't care what people think. God set me right down in the midst of, made me go live with a person that was fighting crack addiction, y'all. It was crackheads all around me, running in and out all day. Couldn't believe it. Like, now this is a God. Come on. Now. What is you doing? And kept me. No, none of that went to my mouth. None of that went in my system. It didn't be, God kept me in the midst of, I know I've seen him. And he put me in some places that you would not think he would put a prophet in. But that's the places prophets had to go, to the places where it was crazy. Where people needed healing and deliverance, and the devil had chains on everybody. So all these saved folks, y'all don't go to these places. Unless these people come to your church, you will never see them. You will never interact with them at all. So how they supposed to hear the word if you ain't going in the liquor store? You don't frequent those places, so then you can't witness to no drunks. You worried about who see you instead of worrying about if God see you. Because you got saved to go be a fisherman of men to bring them back to Christ. So if you don't go to the dark places, how you being a light to the world? And you ain't going where the lost is. And I ain't talking about in groups. I'm talking about when you go sit down at somebody's house and get them from where they don't even want to hear the word to where they'll listen, to where they're reading it on their own, to where they're ready to walk in the church so they can be with the vipers and the wolves. What if they don't want to come to your church? Will you sacrifice being in church to bring the church to their house like Jesus and his disciples did? Because those people that Jesus spoke to weren't welcome in the tabernacle. The church people didn't think they was good enough. I always telling somebody God wasn't pleased with them because of the way they was conducting themselves. What kind of church do I attend? You at it right now. I ain't been to church in years. Thank you, Jesus. I was raised apostolic Pentecostal. But I didn't see it all, and they all the same, baby, blind. Very few churches will step outside of their church organization rules to follow God's rules. And that's why all of the mess that's going on in the church now, these bishops and stuff, people is coming out talking about how these men been molesting these boys, which I know that to be true because I know somebody personally. And yes, they do be molesting these boys while service is going on. When you send your kids down to the Sunday school, yeah, they be molesting your kids right in the church while you in there worshiping and fake praising God. So while y'all holding these people up on pedestals, people was coming out talking about how these grown men, and I know somebody personally that this happened to. I know someone personally that was being molested by the ministers in the church. These little boys is being tossed around. They do it with the girls too. So a lot of these pastors, and I'm not, because sexual sin, y'all, if y'all haven't paid attention, the devil always tries to get leadership caught up with sexual sin. You very rarely see a pastor getting in trouble. Yeah, they might get in trouble for greed, money, but mainly sexual sin. Whether it be homosexual relationships that they hide in or whatever it is that the church views as sin, it's normally sexual. Adultery, messing with kids, it's always a sexual sin with the person in the church. And you want to know why? Y'all want to know why that is mainly? How do demons get in? What's the easiest way for a demon to inhabit your body? When a person enters your body, you become one. So if the devil wants to use a spirit to a body to get a spirit to connect with your spirit or to inhabit your body, all they got to do is get you to have sex with them. So if there's a spirit that the enemy wants to get in me, okay, he just needs to send a man that I'm interested in with that demon in him. And as soon as he enters my body, that spirit has access. Because one, I'm in fornication because I'm not married. Or if I'm in adultery, then that is the sin that allows that demon to take foothold into my spirit. Period. So if the devil couldn't get me one way, he'll just use a cup to pour into me. The demon that he was been trying to get to me the whole time. Yes, I'm single. Thank you, Jesus. Because I don't want to connect with nobody that ain't trying to hear. Because they can't tell nobody. You married to Christ, good job. I'm hoping he sent me a husband, but it got to be the right one. This month made 2 years that I've been separated from my ex-husband. In May, I'll be divorced 2 years. I'm grateful. Are soul ties forever? No, not if you ask God to break them. But you can't keep going and getting soul ties. What's the use of him breaking them if he break one soul tie and you just go right back and get a new man? So you getting a new soul tie or a new woman. Don't ask him to break them if you're not going to leave them alone. You have to repent for doing your sin knowingly, and then don't put yourself, like, if you know that you're not trustworthy with certain things, don't put yourself in those situations. Yeah. Because every time you pick up something else, you push your real thing further and further away. I'm good on that. Every time you get something to preoccupy your time till your other one come, you don't realize you're pushing your person further and further away. So, yeah, I'm about to go, y'all. I love y'all. Good night. I've been on here 3 hours. I was supposed to be on here an hour. I ain't got to do nothing I'm supposed to do. So I'm probably taking off tomorrow. Nine times out of 10, I won't be on here. I ain't gonna say for sure because sometimes I find out information I want to tell y'all. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna be on here tomorrow. And if we do, it'll be in the evening. Good night, y'all. I love y'all.